It's your girl Simone here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, make sure you go ahead and like, comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. Today in this video, we are going to be doing a closure wig. You guys know I love me a good closure wig. It's perfect for beginners, people who hate lace, and it's really good for people who just want a wig that they could throw on and go. Okay, so today in this video we are working with AFSISTER hair. I have done videos with them previously, so I am familiar with their hair. I do like it. Nice and black, being that we just came from a blonde wig. Do I have to pluck this? No, I don't. Thank you. I might just pluck it a little bit because so I'm gonna pluck this wig just because I want it to be a little bit more, you know, customized to me. It does have the fake scalp method, which I'm so here for. The one thing that makes a lace closure so easy to install, and really what makes it a wig that you can throw on and go, is when it has a headband. So you can see they give you the parts that you can hook a headband onto. You got the headband right here. So in a lot of my videos, I'm always talking about how to determine what's a good lace, what's a bad lace. You know, obviously this is not going to be a lace educational video because I have several of those, but I do want to point out a few things on what you should be looking for when it comes to lace, because even though I think people think like, okay, lace closure, that means you don't have to really necessarily worry about the lace, but you kind of do, because that's what makes it look natural. So today we're working with Swiss lace. It's stretchy, which we want it to be. The purpose of having a stretchy lace is it makes it more comfortable. You can kind of do a little bit more to it on your hairline. It's not stiff. Okay, when there's a stiff lace and it's a little bit hard, it will be a little bit scratchy. Now this is very delicate too because it is stretchy, but you still can get a little bit more wiggle room when it comes to plucking and certain techniques on it, and you know, bleaching knots. There's not much of a risk when it comes to doing those certain things on a Swiss lace. The Swiss lace is supposed to be invisible on my skin. Okay, all right, kind of reminds me of an HD lace. Can't really see it, or can you? So before we get started, I just want to show you guys the difference between all three of the laces that are usually on the market. All right guys, so this right here, this is the normal transparent lace. Obviously it's not blending in with my skin, it's still very white. Right here is the part that's sprayed down with the hairspray, but it still doesn't blend in. I still have to do work with this one. This is the Swiss lace. This is the lace that's on my wig right now, and as you guys can see, it does blend in a little more. It still has a little bit of an ashy, lighter look, so a little tinting doesn't hurt, but it blends in way better than this one. And this right here is the normal. This is the normal medium brown lace, which I actually feel like I like this one better. But I like the Swiss lace. All right girl, close your eyes. I'm taking my bonnet off. Now this is how wigs usually start off. Some of them, that's not really too much customized for you before you get it. I always think it's so funny to see the before and after when it comes to wigs, because girl, this is, we don't ever wear your wig like this on the street, okay? Do me a favor and don't ever do this. It takes work to get your wig to lay the way you want it to lay. Now I'm gonna take out some of my edges. I mean, good thing is that these braids can come out. Let me go ahead and pluck this, because this hairline is just way too straight for anyone's liking, or should be for anyone's liking. All right, so I'm gonna take out these two braids on the side. First things first is I'm going to use a hot comb to just start to mold the hair into the direction that I want it to go in. Okay, so, all right, I think I'm gonna do a side part. So you can see this side looks really good. And then you can see this side. There is minimal shedding in this hair. There is some shedding, yes. This is true. I'm always talking to myself. You know, I like to do my little flippy thing right there. Alright, I'm gonna just stick with the middle part, just because if I want to, I can just put a side part right here and call it a day. So we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna keep it simple for right now, okay? Got my blow dryer. I'm gonna use Gotta Be Glue holding spray. This is like the only thing I use, probably one of my favorites. I just spray over the lace. Take my finger and smear the hairspray in, and then blow dry. So these knots are also not bleached, so what I should have did was foundation powder and put it underneath, but I didn't want to do that because the lace, since we're trying to show the lace and how it, you know, works, I wanted to just show you guys how it looks after I hairspray it, put it down, install it, and so forth. excess lace off. And there's gonna always be a white little weird line. Don't worry about that. Now when you're cutting this, again, like I always tell you guys, don't cut it in a straight line. Just kind of like zigzag it so that it looks natural. That, we don't keep that like that, okay, honey? We gonna fix that. Now the way to fix in a crusty hairline is with more hairspray. I know that sounds so stupid, but that's how it works, okay? So what I do, my two main tools to fix a crusty hairline. How to fix a crusty hairline is I'm gonna take my Gotta Be glue again and my comb. And what you wanna do is, again, never spray from one side to the other. You wanna work your way from one side to the other. So don't just do psh and then blow dry. You wanna do psh, half, blow dry, and then psh, half, blow dry, okay? So get your hairspray and you're gonna do it, try to stay focused on the crusties. For a good drip, take your comb, rub the edge in, and you can see, now ignore that line, that's a hot comb burn. Use the comb to press in the lace. Do the other side. So now we can go straight into styling this. And then again, I always save baby hairs for last. All right, so now it's time for the baby hairs, which we're going to execute very well. Now you don't have to do it. If you like your hairline to be just like this, go ahead. Who am I to change your mind? Take some combs, some clips like this, and I'm just gonna pin back here. Take a rat tail comb. You want the silver end of it. We're gonna just pull a very thin amount of hair forward. Now you can take out less. Now what I like to do, because I don't like to see a straight line like that, I'm gonna take my comb and I'm just gonna kind of go in a motion where it's like this, in and out, in and out, and in. And then take these hairs, I'll put this back. I want to focus on this hair right here. Oops, we need mousse. All right, so we have these. I like to use this one. I don't want to call it the black girl mousse, but it works for black hair. I'm gonna just say that. And this mousse will really get your hair to stay where you want it to stay. I shake, I pour a bunch on the table, and then I scoop a little bit at a time. You're gonna want to use your edge control brush. What we're gonna focus on doing is getting the hairs to lay this way. And don't be shy with this. You can use a lot. All right, now we're gonna get our scissors, and we want to cut them short, but start off long. So, all right, so we got these. Now this for me is too long. But when you curl this one like that, you wanna cut it a little bit shorter, not too short though. All right, now see if you can work with these. If you can't work with this length and you think it's too short, you can go a little shorter, but don't go shorter than this. Now we're gonna swoop. I'm using the brush side, but if you want, you can use the comb side. You can use the comb side if you want. And then as I'm doing that, I'm just kind of taking the hair that's not the baby hair, and I'm just gonna start combing that in the direction that I want it to go in as well, so that when it dries, it all goes together. You can comb. Invisible, undetectable, okay? So it's supposed to blend into your skin really good, look nice and natural, as you can see right here. It should blend in with all skin tones, but I'm gonna beg to differ on that one, just because if you're darker skin, you will probably have to put some powder on it. But in person, it looks really damn good. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know where this was going in the beginning, but it looks popping. It is very comfortable, it's breathable, but some laces you can feel on your scalp and it's kind of itchy. This one, I'm not really getting that kind of itch, like that itch vibe, you know? It feels really good and comfortable, and it's supposed to reduce friction on your hair, so I won't know till I take my wig off and see if I lose any hair or not. But let's hope that doesn't happen. But for now, I love the Swiss lace. I think it's a good option. My arm is so tight with all these hairsprayed options right here. It's good. The only downfall I have is I do wish, again, my knots were bleached, because up close you can see some black dots every now and then, and a random here, but you can see some black dots. Yo, look at my hot comb scar. Oh gosh. The benefits of the fake scalp that I do like is if you didn't want to put any foundation on your wig, you don't have to. Because of the fake scalp here, I couldn't bleach my knots, so that's the only downfall. But other than that, I mean, I kind of messed up right here.